Hi guys, before you say it, I know my sweatshirt is covered in cat hair, okay? I live with an orange cat. It's inevitable. Can you believe we're here? Can you believe that after how many months has it been? 5 months? We're finally at the end of Severance season 1. It's crazy because with a series this short, usually I would probably have watched it in 2 days. And somehow I managed to drag it out for months and months. But we're finally here. It's weird. I don't like endings. This feels like an ending. There are actually a lot of shows where I still to this day haven't watched the final episode or the final season because I just don't want it to end. Anyway, what happened last time? It was so long ago. The major reveal at the end of the last episode was that Mark's wife looks exactly like Miss Casey, the part-time severed floor psychologist or something. I don't really know what her job is, but she looks exactly like Mark's deceased wife. And I still don't know how that's possible. I'm like, was she a twin? Is she a clone? Because yes, you get mentally severed, but I'm like, there's no way to physically sever someone, so that can't actually be his wife because she died in the outside world in a car accident. Unless they've just been lying to us this whole time. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Let's get started. Irving! On the outside! He's the only one we haven't seen. His pants look kind of artistic. He has an apartment with a dog. So no family. He's not cheating on anyone by falling in love with his coworker. That looks like an artistic mug. Perhaps he made it himself. I think Irving is gonna be creative on the outside. Looks like a pretty standard house. He has sriracha. He likes a little spice in his life. What is that? He paints the same. He paints the hallway to the break room. Okay, he's a painter though. That's so artistic. Irving! Wait, that's actually crazy. Wow. But it is also really sad that hey. Wait, that's what he sees. So are his memories mixing around? Because the black goo he hallucinates at work looks like paint. And outside of work, he paints the hallway to the break room, which he obviously can see in his mind. We have lots to think about. It's crazy that in that 2-minute intro, we just learned so many things. Because Irving is the only one that we've seen see that black stuff. I thought that maybe the black stuff was a side effect that everyone saw because they called it dozing, it was a normal recognized thing. But what if it's just something that Irving can see? I don't know. Again, I just gotta stop talking and just start watching. Helly is working really hard and Mark is hardly working.
Good.
Do they get a lunch break?
We've both been done a week. What is there to do? Is she gonna make it?
She's gonna make it.
I just wonder if it might be helpful for us to stand behind her and perhaps chant her name.
That would help me. Helly, 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 Helly. Yeah, that would really help her, I think. Oh, I love Irving. I love everybody.
She'll make it.
Oh my gosh, they have cameras in the computer. Of course they do. Of course, I'm not even surprised.
Oh, and I want to schedule a end of the quarter wellness session for Mark. One last time.
One last time, is Mark leaving? She finished. See, it's like a game. So they have to be doing something really crazy bad. But honestly, if my job played music every time I rendered out a video, I'd probably be more motivated. Just saying. Mountains. It's like a little game. It's like the Oregon Trail or something.
In refining your macro data file, you have brought glory to this company and to me, Kier Egan. I love you.
That is so funny. But also, like, it just means the world to them because this is their life. That's like getting a message from God. What's so funny? Guys, seriously, like, what's so funny?
Have you decided who you want to stay for the waffle party?
I was thinking Dylan.
A waffle party. They needed to get the waffle party so that Dylan could stay behind to unsever them. I get it. We haven't seen Mark's wellness.
Where's the tree?
Oh, yeah, I guess we did see him sculpt a tree.
Evidently, Lumen's been blessed with a new wellness director. So I'll be retiring at the conclusion of this session.
Hey, do you think that that was a moment of a woman having multitudes? If Mark's boss, I can't remember her, Miss Selvig is her outside name. What's her inside name? But she was like, I want Mark to have a wellness session because she knows that Miss Casey looks just like his dead wife. And she's like, let Mark see her one last time. Because that would be really kind of her. But I still don't think this is really his wife because it makes no sense. She just found out she's getting fired. This needs to be her wellness session. Basically, essentially, she's being murdered because we all know that they don't exist outside of work.
I didn't think you'd get fired.
Oh, yeah, because it is his fault. I forgot about that.
Wendy, let me talk to somebody.
Like who? What are you going to do, Mark? You're just the head of the macro data refinement department.
I really liked being in the office with you all that day.
Aww.
My life has been 107 hours long. My favorite time was the 8 hours I spent in your department.
Of her whole life.
It's the longest I've ever been awake.
So they just wake her up for these 30-minute sessions? I guess they said she's part-time. I assumed part-time was like half a day, not 30 minutes. I'd kind of be like her. I feel like she views Mark as like a crazy social experiment. Does she want them to fall? I would want them to fall in love at work. I would be like pushing them together and watching on a TV. Kind of like I'm doing right now. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of like Mrs. Selvig, and I'm like, I'm kind of like her.
You know it's good, right? That
What?
they don't remember each other. It means the chips work.
So that is actually his wife. And if she didn't have that chip severing her brain, she would know who Mark is, and Mark would know who she is. And now they're going to take her back down to the testing floor. She's one of the people who only exists. She's one of the people who Petey said lives at Lumen. She doesn't get to leave because she's dead on the outside. I'm still like, I don't know how that works. If you were in a car accident and you died, it would be because your body was injured and like stopped working essentially. So there would be no reversing that no matter what like part of your brain you were in, right? I wish I knew. I guess we should keep watching and they'll probably tell us. I would get so lost in there because every room and every hallway looks exactly the same as the next.
Do you know if I'm happy up there?
So is she talking about like the upper floor of Lumen? Is this her like her death when she walks through the door like she'll be fired? She goes through a scary elevator. Is she going down? Mm-hmm. Hey, wait, that's what Irving drew. How does Irving know what that looks like? Because Irving gets to go into the outside world. I thought Irving drew the break room, but...
Any macro dats ready to party?
Macro Dad's ready to party.
Dylan G's waffle party will commence at close of day.
Only one person gets waffles, so they can have melon, pineapple, or eggs. And one of them can have waffles. Ew. Are those like pickled eggs and that's why they're purple? They're making eyes at each other.
Kelly R attempted suicide 3 weeks ago.
She didn't tell anyone? How could you keep that a secret? Like, actually, how?
We also know that you've been spending time at the home of Mark Scott's sister.
Yeah, what are you doing, lady?
You were fired.
What? Who else is gonna do her job like she is?
Is the board even there?
Yes.
Wow, this is the first time we've heard them. But that looks like a Bible, like the tiny words and the paper thin. Is he gonna smash the egg? Like he's smashing that guy's head? It's the little things, it's the little moments. Look, their room is pink for love.
You scared about tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they're like around people or like driving or something when they get unsevered? And then they're like, wait, I don't know how to drive a car. Or they're like, who are all you people? I'm so excited to see them in their outside lives. Please let it work. I want to see it. I love the innies. I love the innies.
You pretended to care about me pretty well.
Mark is gonna be actually.
Easy to pretend to care about. You're easy to pretend to care about.
Oh, I'm actually scared for Mark now because he's gonna like wake up in his Audi's life and see how sad it is.
Dylan, I'll be back to escort you to perpetuity shortly.
Perpetuity? Is that like the cafeteria where the waffle party is? Something bad's gonna happen and they're gonna bring her back. I mean, they met their quota. What more could you ask for?
It's likely we'll all wake up around people. Could be driving or skiing.
That's exactly what I said.
So be ready for anything as you go up the elevator. The important thing is you find someone it seems you can trust and you tell them everything.
Oh my God. In the last video, I was like, what is their plan? Like, they just want to get out and like take over their Audi's lives? What? No, they want to get out. They want to find someone, tell them what's happening at Lumen on the severed floor, and then blow it up. Now that's a plan. That's a plan.
Told you guys.
What if he sees Rickon up there and he's like, oh my God, you're my favorite author. That would be crazy.
Your so-called boss may own the clock that taunts you from the wall, but
But my friends, the hour is yours.
Because he read it too. I love them. I love them. I want them to be okay and succeed and survive this. I really do. And I hope we get to see them transform immediately. I hope we don't have to wait.
Let's find out what's for dinner.
You think we're about to meet our spouses?
No way.
maybe.
No way. No way. Because
Maybe it's each other. That'd be a who.
Hollywood. Hollywood. They're in love with each other. They're in love. I want to see Helly's outside life because we've only seen her Audi at Lumen. But that might be asking for too much.
I think he's gonna come back.
I was not expecting that. She's definitely gonna have a husband now. But I'm happy for them. I knew it. They were destined to always have a vibe. I really hope Dylan can do it. I feel like because it said you need 2 people, he's not gonna be able to do it. Or he'll just be able to do it for like 2 seconds. Like I would need to see this contraption. They're redecorating? A new blue carpet on the stairs. The color blue and a water droplet in the logo. I think they do something with water for real. Why is this where the waffle party is? Is it for everybody? Or just him and they're alone? Honestly, I would love a waffle right now. I haven't had like a waffle or a pancake in a minute. I tried to make pancakes like a couple weeks ago and they were actually so bad because I usually use pancake mix and I didn't have any. So I tried to just freestyle and they were so bad and like raw on the inside but burnt on the outside because my griddle wasn't working.
Build that fucking fire until she fucking dies!
That is exactly how I am when I'm upset. I'm like every single bad word I can think of, every horrible thing I can wish upon you. She's so real. I don't like her, but she's so real. I really want some waffles. Wait, what? Is it like a sleepover? What the heck is all that? Hey, a whip? You put the head on? What? Wait, what is happening? Wait, maybe this isn't a religious cult. Maybe this is just a cult because what? Does everyone know that this happens at the waffle party? This all just got so creepy so fast. I was wondering when he was gonna get away. I hope we revisit because, like, crazy for a workplace to do that. Waffle party? What kind of a waffle party is that? And then, like, what? You take the whip and you whip them as if you're Kier, and those are, like, I don't know, like people and goats?
Hi, Mrs. Selvig. Sorry to just
What
pop
if he
over.
gets unsevered with Mrs. Selvig and calls her Miss Cobell?
Well, Devin asked me to double check, see if you're interested in coming.
No, she's busy having a mental breakdown.
You know, maybe I could drive my own car.
No, please don't go.
And that way I could leave if I'm uncomfortable or afraid.
She is so me. I like to drive my own car as well because then if I'm uncomfortable or afraid, I can leave the function early. Do you think his dog will be able to sense that he is different? It's gonna be so crazy. He's so chill and artistic, and down there he's so serious. I don't want Miss Selvig to be there when he gets unsevered. It's gonna like ruin everything. But Rickon, you're my favorite author. That'd be so funny.
The reading starts in 8 minutes.
Is it for his book? He's gonna get to hear his favorite author read his favorite book.
Yeah, I've been pondering a decently sized life change.
Quitting Lumen. He's gonna see his favorite author and his boss, and he's gonna be like, what is my life? My life is crazy. Yeah, so how does Irving know what the, like, scary hallway that Miss Casey went down is?
Work's just work, right?
Easy for you to say. Aww, that's so sweet. He asked for a little glass picture of the four of them.
Severance thing,
He cannot be talking to her when he
sure I need
switches.
it anymore.
That's beautiful though, Mark. I'm happy for you.
Come here.
She's at like a rich party. He got it. No.
What?
Mark? You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I just I got a little woozy.
He did a good job of staying calm though and not being like, what are you doing here, Miss Cobell? Like, yeah, dude, you painted the same thing like a million times. That's kind of scary, actually.
Senators or congressmen.
Hmm?
How many of those have you had? I was on with the board earlier. They're really grateful for this. Gabby. Natalie, hello. Gabby, this is Helena Egan.
Egan? What? Helena Egan? Guys, I never would have guessed. All those times when they told her, you're doing such great work, like when we heard you were coming here, like we were so excited. And I was like, who is she? What does she do? She's an Egan. Is this like Undercover Boss? That's actually crazy that she's like kind of staging a coup on her family's company. Wow, I'm just thinking of all the times her Audi was like, you're not a person. Oh my god. She's at the party with the, oh my god. What a horrible night to have done this. Dylan is great. How long is he going to be able to hold that? But hey, even a couple minutes, like, really is gonna teach them a lot. Helly's gonna be like, I'm an Egan. Mark's gonna be like, I know Miss Cobell. And Irving's gonna be like, guys, I paint the scary hallway. We have to find it. I hope Mark sees a picture of his wife and him. And he's like, how do I know Miss Casey? I wonder if he thinks that's his wife and his kid.
How's our baby?
I'm gonna assume you mean that in the It Takes a Village sense, and she's good.
How's our baby? That's the craziest thing he could have said. He could just said, how's the baby? I don't know. Aw, so cute. Isn't this probably the first dog Irving's ever seen? Radar. That's a cool name for a dog. Please, please find Rickon and please tell him how much you love his book.
Okay, let's talk at the first reflection break, okay?
A reflection break? That's so... Rickon is so funny for that. Honestly, if I wrote a book, like, maybe I'd force people to read it and then reflect on it as well. Irving's a veteran. Lots of medals.
Wow, 3 kids.
Couldn't have done it without a little help. I mean, the idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
So now she knows that, like, she got severed to give birth, which is crazy. Honestly, I'd probably do it too, though. I'm terrified of being pregnant and giving birth.
Thank your father if you see him.
Her father, the CEO of Lumen Industries. It is crazy how she knows that she's having such a bad experience in there that she literally tried to kill herself, and she's still gonna be like, no, severance is so good. It should be legalized and not outlawed. Come on, guys, let's get to the book reading, please. I'm so excited. He's like, oh my god, you're my favorite author. This gives you so funny.
As your heart rate settles, though,
Okay, well, she's ruining the moment.
You.
Yeah, I'm sure you said it was a wonderful experience. That is crazy that she was like, I'll go ahead and get it done because it's so chill and good. And then my severed version tried to kill us, but it's still so chill and good. Oh, it was his dad. Not him. The medals are his dad's?
End of chapter.
He is loving
Let's all
this.
take-
Mark needs to go talk to Rickon. Mark needs to go talk to Rickon and tell him that he loves his book. I'm so excited.
Mr. Hale, Rickon, this book changed my whole life.
You actually read it. I was scrolling through old pictures this morning and I found one of the 4 of us on the crest hike.
Yeah, show him. Go ahead and show him right now. Everything I wanted is literally happening.
Mark, I need to flush my
No,
sinuses.
show him, show him.
But thank you.
You need to see the picture of your dead wife.
I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Cobell.
You No. Miss Como, that's not her name. Oh no. This is bad. These are fake smiles. When has she ever smiled this much? Where's the picture of her hanging herself?
Hi, can you take her for a quick sec while I talk to Mark?
Of course, love.
Who the heck is that? Does she still have the baby? So his Audi was already gathered. Wow. He has Bert's address? No. You can't go try and find Bert. You can't. You can't. That's not sticking to the plan, Irving. Wait. Is that what he's trying to do, though? His Audi? Yeah, because you don't know where you are or how to drive. He was already marked on the map? Has he already visited him? This is all just so crazy. I'm really stressed for all of them.
Helena.
The guy who has a wax statue of himself.
One day, you will sit with me at my revolving.
Revolving?
Everybody in the whole world.
So
should get
he
one.
created the Severance chip.
They will.
Everyone will get a chip?
Because of you.
Oh, girl, that's a lot of guilt.
They'll all be Gear's children.
That's actually crazy. What? The whole world will get a chip because of you. Okay, well, that had to be the nail in the coffin. If Dylan can keep holding the things, she is definitely going to blow this place up with her words. I thought, like, in the whole time of Lumen and Kier, everyone had always been severed, but it sounds like this is a new thing in past few decades. Oh, he's not doing too bad. No, he's kind of, but he doesn't know the rules of the road or like stop signs or things.
Mark has, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumen does, what you do.
I just want to know why. Put me in there.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife.
Show a picture, maybe.
It's a nice name, Gemma.
What does she look like? Do you have a picture? Could you like show me what she looks like? The outside world looks normal. Like there's not a lot of people around, but it seems like a normal world.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered! Get to the security office and shut it off now! Shit!
Oh no. Too late. Too late. Mark already told his sister.
Kill it! Kill it!
Oh, he's gonna be in so much trouble.
Open the door!
My boss from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
Mark, are you talking
And you
about
gave
Mrs.
her
Selvig?
your child. Go get your child back. Where is your child? She doesn't have it still, right? This is crazy. We haven't seen Eleanor in the car though, but I hope she put her down in her crib or something and then left.
I bet the Tempers were disappointed.
The Tempers.
I want to remember my fucking kid being born!
Oh.
You had 2 others.
He has 3 kids? Oh, they were putting down carpets because the gala is at Lumen. Upstairs. Wow. Is there a child in your car right now? Not just a child, a newborn baby. The car is rolling away. There better not be a child in it.
Use the line about how you see your innie as your sister. They'll love that.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. You hate your innie because she tried to kill you because she hates you. Yeah, who else is in there? A husband. The man he loves is in love with another man and also doesn't remember you. Oh, good.
Thank God.
Come on, please let him see her last second.
Your friends are gonna suffer. Mark will suffer. You'll be long gone. But we will keep them alive. In pain.
Miss Casey was his wife. This is too much. This is a lot. Oh my goodness.
I'm an innie.
No, no,
They
no.
torture us down there. We're prisoners. She's alive.
He said it. Oh my god.
You sitting there yakking right in my face. I guess I'm gonna have to put you in your place.
I'm glad that season 2 is already out because what a cliffhanger. That was crazy. That was such a good ending. I thought that they were all gonna like get flipped before they could have any impact on the outside world, and then they would only like have the knowledge. Like Helly would just know, oh my gosh, I'm an Egan, and Mark would just know, oh my gosh, my boss is my friend or something, and Irving would just know, oh, I'm a painter, and like Bert lives here. Bert has a husband, but like Mark saw his wife. And then I'm so happy that he was able to say she's alive because he's going to be holding the picture in his hand. His wife's going to be like, who's alive? And he'll be like, what? And she'll definitely be able to piece it together because she's smart. And it'll be like, oh, she's alive. I don't know about Helly because Helly definitely said some stuff and then was tackled off the stage. So like if she had just switched, then maybe her Audi could have been like, oh, haha, like what a funny joke. However, because she was tackled off the stage, that just like adds credibility to what she said. And that makes it seem like that really wasn't any, which we know it was, but wow, I cannot believe it about Helly. That is such a good twist. Literally, I've been thinking this whole time in like the second episode, and Milchek is like, when we heard you were coming here, like we were so excited. Like, you are doing such great work. I was like, what work is she doing? Because you're severed when you're working, so like she's not gonna know what she does for a job, or like who she's known like, well, if she's like some world renowned like refiner, like that doesn't matter because she's gonna be severed and she's not gonna know how to do her job. It was because she was the daughter of the CEO, going to be the CEO when he retires and like revolves. I'm assuming that means like he leaves and she goes in, like revolving door. I don't know. Wow, I literally never would have guessed. But it also makes sense then that like they even brought up the like gala banquet party thing, because then Miss Cobell was uninvited and I was like, man, we're not even gonna get to see the party. But then of course we would, because Helly was there. That is literally crazy. I'm never gonna get over that. That is so smart. It's so ironic that she is like telling everyone how wonderful Severance is when she probably had the worst Severance experience and is aware of it because her innie tried to kill her. Was begging to be let out, was gonna like chop her own hand off. But that's why she couldn't quit. And then to be like, oh yeah, I see my innie as my sister. No, you don't. You hate her. You don't even see her as a person. I feel like this came out just a couple years ago, but like, I feel like that is so relevant. Like, rich people do not care about the people that work for them. Oh, I think we're a family. Like, my innie is my sister. No, you don't even see your innie as a real person. You hate her. And your dad wants the whole world to be severed. What are they going to do in the second season? They'll have to wipe their memories. But like, can they do that? Can they just reset the chip? And if they reset the chip, they actually better not do that, because that would be such an unsatisfying thing, and then we would literally just be restarting. So there's no way they can do that, because we worked all season for them to like learn the things that we know as the audience, the dramatic irony. But they're gonna be severely punished because the worst possible thing happened, and their boss is Mark's neighbor, who he invited to a party, and then she knew that he was the innie, and then she went and got Helly, who was the innie, and then called Milchek, who got Dylan. Irving's the only one that's chill. Irving could deny it because technically she didn't see him when she drove by him. That was such a good season finale. Like, I'm kind of just a little bit speechless because there were so many things that I was not expecting in this whole season. Like, I never would have guessed that Mark's wife is she alive then? Like, I still don't understand how that would work, because originally I thought like that really was his wife, but I'm just like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, if she died in a car accident, she had to have been like severely injured, unless that was a lie. Unless I'm just like holding on to that and it's a lie. I wouldn't put anything past these people. She could be a clone for all I know. Like, I don't know what they're doing in that basement, in the testing room. That's crazy. I'm so glad that Mark knows that. I just can't get over Helena Egan. I never in a million years would have guessed. I guess I was thinking more so her personality. I thought she was going to be more like quiet and calm, and then like the stark contrast would be that inside Lumen she's like crazy and an anarchist. But actually the twist is that she hates Lumen as an innie, and it's low-key her company as an outie. But it's also crazy, that conversation she had with her dad, the current CEO, that he was like, I hate that innie for what she tried to do to you. Like, saying innie like it's a slur, and like they hate these people that work for them. I truly think this is just how all like CEOs of huge corporations are, because you can't even fathom how many people work for you. And so like, why would you care Like the people who are clocking in 8 to 5 every day, just doing their little work and then leaving, the little severed people that you don't even see as people. You know, their whole thing is like, we have all these values. You are my children. They tell people our workers are our family. My innie's my sister. Oh, it's crazy. Guys. I feel like that's a great season finale. And I feel like this was a great first season. I know that people love Severance. I know that Severance is super popular. This was really good. And I'm nervous to see what they're going to do in season 2 because I don't see how they can allow these people to go back to work when they've literally like planned and orchestrated a night out on the town. They're not just gonna sit there and do their jobs. Like, wouldn't you have to fire them and essentially like kill the innies by firing them or wiping their memory? But I don't want that to happen. Wow, guys, I could probably continue to talk about this, but I do have to go to bed. If you are one of the people that has watched all of these videos, liked them, commented on them, like, thank you so much. I feel like we've really been on this journey together. Like, I love when people in the comments like point out things that I missed or like theories of their own or comment on my theories. Like, it's so fun. And so if you have been engaging in some way with these videos or just being a silent viewer and watching them, thank you so much because it's so fun. It feels like momentous that we're at the end of season 1. I will be filming and uploading season 2 as I watch it. Don't worry, we're in this together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about the season finale when you watched it. If you saw any of these twists coming, what you thought about them, if you loved them. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video.